5 months of full-blown
dick.
I'm doing videos on it.
The dick.
You're involved in a trauma cycle.
Give me a 9-inch dildo.
It's not even anything.
And right now, NASA figured out how to get the biggest dick in the world. They did it with magic.
Best thing to do with placenta.
Can I squirt out of it?
Maybe in 2 weeks I'll start seeing it, like I'll freak out again, but like right now I'm pretty close to
Squirting!
And if that makes me less entertaining to watch, I don't care either.
Can you hear me now? I'm gonna put this in my mouth. It's a dick. All about getting them dicks.
I don't care anymore at all.
I would actually, I can't afford it. I gotta watch my pornos. It'd be nice to not have to watch your pornos. That was my pussy squirt.
Look at that big dick squirting. Oh yeah, baby. On a giant dick with fire coming out of it.
It'd be nice to be the Jolly Green Giant. And they forced me to suck them off in a closet.
I was just a piece of meat for that dude.
BB, I need help. My fiance's mom's aunt passed from COVID, or how she told the hospital. She was elderly. As a result, though, she's worried and considers me. I don't care at all. That woman is a fucking retard. Once you understand that, everything makes sense.
Because it's about the dicks.
I have to go to the gay bar every day.
Quick, touch your asshole.
Must be nice.
It's like in a bar, it's like $5 per. People go out and have 8
dicks.
Not think twice about it. It's $40 plus, maybe $10 in tipping, depending on how drunk you get. $50 could buy you 50
dicks.
Guys, I used to be a drinker.
You think it's tough to rape a guy? You think it's tough to become sexually aroused by a guy and fuck the guy?
It might be nice. You'd be banned for life. Then I don't have to squirt and I'm jerking off and...
I'm obsessed with dicks.
I know what they're doing. I can hear the zipping from my end of the phone. Just zip.
Obsessed.
Just zip.
Obsessed.
Either they just got done jerking off or they're about to start. Like, I can hear the zips. It's like a sea of 1,000 zips. They're just like,
Must be
It's squirting on a level that's tough to fathom.
Next, he's gonna make us put the dildo in our ass.
I'm gonna put you on the ground. I'm gonna fuck your asshole.
That's when you pivot. Right, just walk away. Must be nice.
Crank it up.
I'm just gonna be honest, but I'm literally looking at my neighbors now going, I'm ready to hang them up, gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. I'll admit it. I'll eat your ass. I will. I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. Eat my neighbors. I will eat your ass. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? How I'm gonna hold him up by a chain and top his ass up? I'll do it. Now you could say that was a metaphysical hypothetical, but it's really not. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I'll barbecue your ass. Flat. I will eat you. So all you spirit cookers act all tough all day. How you're doing your little satanic rituals, drinking blood and stuff. I will eat your ass. You understand that? I will hang your ass up and cut you into cutlets like a filet mignon and grill your ass. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. 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 You demand we pull the fist out and just shove it into your ass. Oh, I'm a performance artist, like they say. Alex Jones is real, everybody knows. I'm as fake as they come. Your call's straight ahead.
I'm not the sick one, guys. I'm just pointing this out. Because it's about the dicks. It's about the dicks. It's always big dick going in and out. I need a giant dick. It's interesting when they add balls. I know this sounds so weird. Like they added balls. Like there, those are balls. And there's 3 balls there. You know, there's the 2 testicles and that looks like there's a tumor. And then you get into China where they're a little more into their clip leans. It's people just get together and they're like, what do you want to build? And it's like, you know what we want to build. You know exactly what we want to build. You know? We want to build a big old. Dick balls. Dick balls. That's a giant dick balls. That's balls and a dick. You have nice dick and balls squirting everywhere. You got piping hot semen. The one dick to rule them all. Give me a 9-inch dildo. That's not George Washington's face. That's his giant dick, and now it's mine. Now it's my giant dick. Look at it. Now it's mine, though. Now it's my big dick. A giant dick with fire coming out of it. And right now, NASA figured out how to get the biggest dick in the world. Because they did it with magic. It's not really up there, but people believe it's up there because they want to have a big dick. They want their dick to be that big. You know, it's not that gratuitous. It's like you go down there, there's the ball. You stand in a certain spot, you can see that it's a giant dick and balls. You know, and balls, dick and balls. That's a giant dick and balls. And so then when the two dicks crumbled and one shaft emerged, people went like this with their jaw. Dick balls. Dick balls. That's a giant dick and balls. There it is, two dicks. Oh. Blatant penis worship in Nebraska, penis worship in Dallas with balls and a head. Oh, I got it. No, it's 6. It's measured from under the dick. Dick and balls, dick and balls, dick and balls. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? Think about how much time goes into building these boners. Leaning tower of penis. Black people are better than everyone. Peanut worship. Oh. I was just a piece of meat for that dude. Look at that big dick squirting. Oh yeah, baby. Because it's about the dicks. I'm gonna put you on the ground. I'm gonna fuck your asshole. Show me a big dick. I need it. Show me a big black guy with a big thick dick. Crushing.
I knew that was always something they could hold over me. Like that I'm, that me and Amy are like swingers, or I'm a bisexual prostitute, or I work for the CIA, or I'm transgender. Is this a weakness of mine? I'm transgender. Is this a weakness of mine? Because I knew that was always something they could hold over me.
Enjoy some Brew City magic. Let's do this. That's a vagina. Thank you, Eliza. COVID. Look at that Chad pointing out the vagina. COVID. Look at that Chad pointing out the vagina. Oh, he's got the booty hole. Booty hole. Oh, he's got the booty hole. Basic came on the booty hole. Oh, he's got the booty hole. Booty hole. Oh, he's got the booty hole. We're almost there, everyone. Oh my God. What is going on? I want to put my dollar bill in your ham wallet, which is my favorite thing because that vagina's on its period. No, Brew City. I was afraid of basically getting my booty hole popped. It was fantastic. I also don't get a lot of vagina. Ham wallet. Ham wallet. Ham wallet. Put my dollar bill in your ham wallet, which is apparently what you need. Ham wallet. Ham wallet. By the way, thank you to everybody who donated. Give me booty hole like we did the first 740 subs. You guys go out there and give me Vagina. I had a blast with you guys just shooting the shit. That's awesome.
They marry their cousins, like Albert Einstein, Bernays, Freud, all these people.
Procreated with their first cousins. So that's the dream. That's one of the dreams of Bertaria. Bertaria
Do actually have sex with their cousins.
I got a donation.
Moms Like You Choose GIF is what I remember in the early 90s. Keep crushing.
Well, thank you, illiterate bear. I appreciate the donation. And that's the funny thing is that people remember all kinds of stuff, and then you'll have one person come in and go, well, actually, I remember it being Jeff. It's like, okay, you sir are this person may or may not be right, and I may or may not be right, but you are certainly not right. So go away, dumb person.
Bear in mind, I'm terrible. I'm motivated by like money. You have to view it as a donation to Bertaria. It's just no strings attached. But when we were first talking about Bertaria, there was a ton of feedback. Like, I'll give you $5,000, I'll give you $10,000. And like thousands of people were like, yeah, we'll give you 400. So in my mind, I'm like, we're about to get like $2 million. How do we do this? And I can't have internet friends here. Amy's put her foot down on that. It'll take a while to get what we want. North Idaho, we get at least 100 acres. We get a house that my family can live on, and we go there. Amy's totally down with setting aside 10% of acreage for bears, as long as there's another entrance for that and there's some sort of separation. People were joking this morning about how I'm almost like the Joker doing a fundraiser. It's like, all you people want to do is give me money, I'll burn it. Because I'm banning people that are saying they're going to contribute to me, and I'm like, but your attitude's wrong. The dream is about us living there. And we'd live near a Veritech Tactical, so we'd be safe as bugs in a rug. I mean, I'd have my own private paramilitary force, which is always a good thing. Because a lot of people are donating $25, $50. That's what you should do. Because I want land in an area where my family feels safe, where I can have get-togethers and festivals and stuff. Like, if you feel like you're owed something by donating, don't. And if you feel like you were owed something and you already did donate, just email Coddington and we'll take care of it, because it was causing me too much stress. I was getting real frantic. This is the right move. The right move is for me and my family to buy a giant amount of land, live there. We could keep a separation between my family and festivals. And Amy would not only be cool with that, she would be excited to break bread with people. And I can see it really happening. I don't want any more guilt trips, any more expectations, none of that. It was driving me a little batty. So just view it as a donation to something really good. Like the $400 thing gets you membership. That's a bad, terrible idea. Because that's the amount of money that was making people spiral. Like, this is my last 400, dude, please don't. You were like damning me with your words. People I even know were like, it's a lot of money, but I gotta contribute. I'm like, you just fucked me. I'm not bipolar. I'm right. And I was getting like frantic at first, and I'm like, this is all great. You just can't expect anything from me. Because all these people are telling me, I'll give you $5,000. I'm like, what can I give back to that? That's so much money. And it's like, anybody that can't afford $100 or $50 is lying. I'm such an idiot. I'm just like, whoa, we're about to get $2 million. Okay, I'll name a tree after somebody gets a cabinet. Nobody's doing shit. And then I can't keep talking about Bertaria. That sucks, no despair. You're banned for life. I'm gonna start banning like real aggressively again. It's crazy. I can't stand fundraising. With the amount of people with bear names that were lying, I'm like, just don't say anything. Just sit and enjoy the gravy. Don't act like I owe you anything. Because like, I don't want to be stressed. There's going to be a lot of bannings. The good news is we've raised like $50,000, but like based on the chat, it was looking over $1 million. And so that percentage is just laughable, you know? We're going to get a large amount of acreage in Idaho. My whole family's going to move there. The bear trail will be started. X amount of the property will be designated for festivals, comedy shows, camping. If you want to be a part of this and support this, awesome. Expect nothing, because I can't deal with your emotions. Frankly, it's like kind of insane. You want to get banned? I'm serious. Don't talk about money anymore. Give me money if you want to, expect nothing. You have no say ever, never, ever talk to me about money or anything. When you give me money, that's it. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I assumed that we're about to raise a few $1 million, and I had to come up with a plan. Is all you kind, wonderful people that have just been throwing in $25, $50 just to be a part of something great, just spare change, that's it. But this is the future. If you want to donate to Bertaria, hugepianist.com/beartrail or P.O. Box 727, Gig Harbor, Washington 98335. I can't spend $50. Please stop lying to me. The world's drowning in lies. You're lying to me. Just like all those people who said they were going to give me $5,000 were lying to me. I donated 60. I can get 200 by next week. Does that give me a lifetime pass to Bertaria? If not, who do I consult about getting my money back? Dude, I'm not fucking Walmart. And if you try and squat on my land when I offer you campgrounds, I have my own paramilitary. I'm going to ban you. And then you're going to be alone. Yeah, it's pretty gay these days. I have a dream. I've always wanted a property where I can invite the bears, but I can't afford it all myself, and I want you guys to be a part of it. Oh yeah, of course I'm in. Everybody's doing a bear emoji. They're just doing it to show, just to like do it. And so when I say how many people here can donate to Bertaria, and if you say you can and you can't, you just fuck me. So I'm talking to my realtor guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be able to get $2 million in 3 days, because according to you guys, that's what was coming in. And then I get 50,000. But why lie to me? I don't make promises. View it as just a donation. That's it. No promises, nothing. Is $400 still the minimum? No, I'm not gonna ban you. I just was about to ban you. No, there's no minimum, and there's no guarantees of anything.
There's no minimum, there's no maximum, there's no expectations because I can't manage that. On a monthly basis, $50 is very doable for none of that. I can just buy it myself. And what you contribute is irrelevant. I'm gonna buy a large property in Idaho where my family can feel safe, but I can still have bear get-togethers and festivals on my property. If you don't understand that, don't be a part of this. I will not answer your questions, email Kyneton. And frankly, I think you suck. And I don't want you here anymore. There's people that are like, for this amount of money, I get this amount of lollipops, and then I can put this in my anus. The amount of bitching and complaining and expectations and fear and guilt trips and passive aggression I receive is not worth it at all. I can't possibly have people in my land now. That's why it's up to you guys that if you tell me you're gonna do something, you do it. And so when I see all these bear emojis and I'm like, how many people can donate $400? I need 5,000 people to donate $400. And I see a few thousand bear emojis going, you're the trolls. I start making promises, I start talking about it, but there's no money for it. And there's bears that I've known for a while that write to me like, man, I almost couldn't afford it, but I chipped in. You know, I trust you that you'll come through. And I'm like, I can't come through on the bear property that we originally showed you guys because it was $1.7 million. I'm an idiot. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. It will only bite you in the ass, not me. And so when people say, yeah, we're gonna chip in, don't lie. If someone says, I will donate money to you to buy this thing, and then they just don't, guys, I will be fine. I have a homestead. You know how many people want to do Beartaria and will never do Beartaria? If you fall for that, it's on you. It's not my fault. Dude, the gamblers are good at what they do, man. They're good. They can even get someone like me to spiral. I am expecting people to just give me money with nothing in return for possibly years. You know, it's one thing if it's like just support, join unauthorized, PO Box, blah, blah. But when it's like we have a project, like we're trying to buy this property, it's going to be over soon. Oh, Jesus, what a mess. I'm not a pedophile. I'm just a rapist. I'm a maniac. Maybe I have sounded like a bit of a spoiled bitch. I'm like, I only got $50,000 for Beartaria. You guys are cowards. I'm sure if you rewatch it, you can see my wide eyes like, oh my God, we're about to buy an entire functioning camp. I'm a fucking idiot, man. Maybe after all, I'm faggot bear.
Good evening and welcome to the Simper Stream. I'm your host, Simper Reloaded. Thank you everybody for being here. Because it's Beartaria. That's the only reason it's that way. We do need to clear a couple of things up before we get started here. First of all, you assholes, we only had $50 more to go to get Beartaria. But do we have it? No. Look at this. Look at that. Do you see that? We were $45 away from the $2 million that we needed to give me the land, and you might be able to get onto it. But no, we didn't. If you guys didn't want to do this, then you shouldn't have voted with the bear emojis. I mean, sweet mother of God, guys. I'm trying to buy some fucking land here, and now I may have to actually use my own money, you sons of bitches. How dare you? And listen, don't sit there and ask me, hey, can I give you $50 a month in perpetuity until we get it? Because I'll fucking ban your ass. No, if you say with a bear emoji that you're gonna give me $400, then you do it. And when we're close enough and we're $50 away and you sons of bitches don't come through, how dare you? How dare you? Why do I even do this? Why do I even do this? If you're not gonna contribute to the land that I want, that you may or may not on the honor system be able to set foot on without getting shot or having the cops called on you. I'm not saying I'm going to. I'm just saying that if I ban you, which is going to be anybody who sets foot on the land, then you're not allowed to be there. Now, where's my fucking money? Jesus, guys. I tried to do something good for the community, but really only for myself, and $45. Excuse me, 40. I didn't even want your $5. When you ask if 5,000 people can give you $400 a piece, and those little sons of bitches put a bunch of bear emojis up in the chat, then you expect it to be done. Because my God, if you can't trust bear emoji promises from a live chat, who the hell can you trust on this earth? I mean, really, jeez. Anyway, we still have $40 to go to make the 2 million mark of Beartaria. Even though the time limit's up and I fucking lost the land, but that's all right. I'll buy a bunch of little pieces of land, so just give me the money anyway. Listen, that extra $40 was exactly what I needed to get the Beartaria hot tub. But now I can't. Now I can't because you guys screwed me. You guys screwed me out of Beartaria. I mean, you screwed us out of Beartaria. Now it's never going to happen. I guess we can just call it off. No money anywhere. We're just going to call it off. It wasn't good enough. It's too short. Done. Because we all know that if you're anywhere between $5 and $40 away, none of it's worth it. So it's $395, not $300. Dayton's right. You guys are all bastards. How dare you? How dare you? and that's exactly 6 million. Not a single penny more, not a single penny fewer. Now, we don't get Baratardia. Good times, good times, good times. So we are going to basically have our hands chopped off tonight. Seriously, you don't have to give me money, but if you would like to support the channel, you can do so by hitting the Streamlabs link below. No Baratardia for you.
It's a bummer, but they must be taken care of, or else they're just so trained to be put in that situation. I would be terrified if I was a grabbler. If I was a grabbler, a politician, putting all those men that can shoot guns out of work, that's terrifying. All right. Good day from Australia. Yeah, hello, Australia. Fox's intensity adds a few Rogans. Yes, it does. I didn't realize we even opened anything. Don't even care to go anywhere. No one does. And then that huge surge in the Dow Jones, it's all fake. Guys, no one's buying stuff or investing in anything. Because any investment you make, it can be shut down because of allergies. These are like a strung out N-word. And I think you know what I mean by N-word. Good day from New Zealand. Our Prime Minister is a lizard. Good to hear. My wife's uncle is a detective in a small country, and he is grounded in truth. County? Oh, good. There's tons of good law enforcement officers and detectives. Tons. The majority. There's unjust. It was all for mostly just misunderstandings and drunken yelling and fighting. I mean, I'm not completely innocent here. Hail Saucin. I don't know what that means. Any other questions or conversation topics? I think the chat's gone a little wacky. I don't see any more in it. What a disgusting little hey, Saucin. Okay, well, that person's banned too. All right, they found us. All right, do you think the grabblers are that organized? No, I don't think they're organized at all. I think they're a mess. Have an awesome letter on its way, BB. Sweet. Thoughts on next Plains event? I don't know what you mean by that. Did you decide on a middle name for Jack? I don't know, maybe Clark. Maybe named after William Clark. Jack, or we're also thinking Owen. It brings great joy to see a rifle banning. Oh yeah, I don't even feel it anymore. My pulse doesn't even raise. In the future, I'll probably be forced to kill. Oh man. Polk County's full.
There is no God. There is no God. I'm squirting and I can't feel it, but at least I can see it with my dead eyes.
I'm squirting. I'm squirting. I'm squirting. I'm squirting. There is no God. There is no God.
Wayfair, 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 Wayfair. Is it true that Wayfair, this online shopping system, was putting out ads for selling children's in armoires? Well, I happen to be an expert on the global pedophile networks and how they operate. I will give you the inside expert scoop on this here on this transmission. And it's really important the truth about this gets out there because I've seen this movie before. Right as Ghislaine Maxwell's being arrested, right as the real pedophile networks are being taken down, you're seeing an outrageous story like this that looks really like they're guilty. The names of missing children. Oh, it's definitely that. And $13,000, $15,000, $10,000 armoires and $5,000, $3,000 children's pillows. Ever heard of something called bait? And listen, I've been caught in this before, so there's nothing like getting caught in a bear trap to teach you about them. I am a world expert on the New World Order pedophile rings. Okay, I've been covering this for 26 years. This is a key mafia system that they took over the Vatican with and so many other systems, and now they're doing it for the whole world. How would Red Adair blow up a oil well that was on fire? We do it with a bunch of TNT with a bigger explosion to take out the oxygen. And so that's what this is. But the evil demon media won't tell you. Well, we have doctors and scientists and mainline research and banned.video that will save lives and stop these murdering killers if you simply get the information out. We need to stop these criminals. There's no way to get out of this but to expose it and dismantle the New World Order. I'm going to settle down, and I'm going to try to compose myself and get into what's really happening with Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein, and the giant awakening of the pedophiles in the Vatican and everywhere else. And is the Wayfarer story true, or what's really behind it? I know Army commandos and CIA operatives and FBI agents that have been contacting me and others who think this is real because of how incredibly obviously weird it is. Is it really that they're advertising this as a package, a container, symbolizing they're going to deliver you a child? When you look at this, it's not just that they added zeros to it. It's not money laundering, it looks like, because it's the names of girls. And it's not like they have 3 cabinets or 20 cabinets. It's all these products named after little girls, and a bunch of them are really weird names that are of actual missing kidnapped children on the backs of milk cartons. Now, why in the hell would they put out ads to really deliver you children in cabinets and then the actual names of kids on this? But this is one thing and one thing only. A few weeks before the election in 2016, the WikiLeaks comes out. It's John Podesta going to farmhouses. We're going to have young children in the hot tub and pool waiting for you. It's $65,000 hot dogs for Obama. Clear code for male prostitutes. Clear code for walnut sauce. That means what color, the people are. It's real code out of real FBI manuals. And you've got them saying we're going to meet and have spirit cooking. We're going to have blood. We're going to have semen. We're going to have mother's milk. This broke for about a week or two. And then suddenly, out of the Podestas and out of the Democratic Party, CNN, the New York Times, the Washington Post, all the same morning came out and said, wow, bizarre claims that a pizza place has a dungeon under it and that they're killing kids and selling them, and they've got all these things out that look pedophilic. And look at these other businesses they do as well. And it turned out some of the stuff was really creepy and weird. In the WikiLeaks, what does a mockingbird do when you'll be out mowing the lawn or whatever, and all of a sudden this bird flies over and falls on the ground and is doing like this? Because it thinks you're a weasel or a wolf trying to right there, and you go, oh, there must be eggs right here. And you look in the little bush or the tree and there's eggs. You ever see a bird fly over and fall down and it's going, it wants you to go over there. It doesn't want you to go to the nest. The nest was exposed. It was all there, cut and dry. We're having Aleister Crowley a meeting next week. We'll have blood, semen, and women's breast milk. So they had to cover all that up. So they went, oh, look at over here at the pizza place. And that's then how the media got us and said that we created a fake story, and they used that not being accurate. Even though we didn't create it, that disinformation's there. Then we cover it. Then they flip it when we broke the big spirit cooking, and then they turn with alchemy from the real kids and the real farmhouses and the real $65,000 of hot dogs and the blood and the semen and the breast milk and the Aleister Crowley and the devil worship and all these photos and videos of little kids all scared and women dressed like witches and big vats of blood, and all of that got distracted by the media then focusing in on there was no basement in the pizza place. Yeah, there was weird photos of kids' tans taped down, and there was weird art, and there was weird rock bands there saying we like to have sex with children, and there was Democrats raising money there and David Brock there and all that stuff. We'll just make one of our meeting places the focus of this. We'll put out the disinfo. They'll take the bait and we'll distract. So they rolled in that dynamite into Comet Ping Pong Pizza, boom, and blew the fire out that was in New York and that was in Chicago and that was in Los Angeles and San Francisco. I mean, caught red frickin' handed classic devil worship. And so that's what this Wayfarer is. They don't deliver children in these containers. They deliver them in vans. We know from Jimmy Savile in England. We know from the Finders case, from the FBI agents I've interviewed. We know from what's come out. And we know that Ghislaine Maxwell's been caught with the pedo islands and caught with all of this and photos and videos of children as young as 5 with Jeffrey Epstein. That's in mainline news. And it's all coming out. So right on time, boom, 4chan, 8chan, all the usual suspects. It's an excuse to cover things. It's esoteric. It's hidden. And people love to find the hidden pictures. Let me show you what this is meant to cover up. Look at these articles right here. Germany investigating 30,000 potential suspects in pedophile probe in an international ring of government officials, judges, police, psychiatrists, and the medical system. That's DW.com, biggest TV station in Germany. Oh, but it's not sexy like armoires with children in them, is it? No, it's just actually the CPS and the government services with psychiatrists. Look it up. And of course, they first reported, oh, it was just a few thousand in one town. Then it turned out it was a spider web all over the country. See how they limited that as well. Understand what's going on. The week that broke, I said, watch. Next week, it'll break that tens of thousands of children are involved with thousands of adults. Exactly as I said, it broke. If one of our corporations kills, say, 5,000 villagers, we need to get out ahead of it and say they killed 20 and put out our fake story so that when it comes out it's 5,000, people will average it together in their minds. So because the head psychiatrist over CPS in Berlin was sending thousands of children to pedophiles, they first reported on his case and not how it was much larger, titrating the dose, preparing you for